Plato is an ancient Greek philosopher and is considered one of the most important figures in the history of Western philosophy. He was born around 427 BCE and died around 347 BCE. He was a student of Socrates and a teacher of Aristotle, making him a central link in the tradition of Western philosophy. His life, birth and upbringing. Plato was born in Athens to an aristocratic family. His real name was Aristotle, but he was nicknamed Plato, which means broad shoulders, possibly due to his physical build. Education and influence. He was heavily influenced by the teachings of Socrates and wrote many dialogues in which Socrates is the main character. The Academy. Plato founded the Academy in Athens, which is considered the first university in Western history. Many philosophers and scholars, including Aristotle, studied at the Academy. His works. Plato wrote numerous philosophical works, most of them in the form of dialogues. Some of his most famous works include The Republic, one of his most famous works, discussing the concept of justice and the ideal state. Symposium addresses the topic of love and beauty. Phaedo discusses the topic of immortality and the soul. Timaeus covers the subject of the universe and creation. His philosophy, theory of forms. Plato believed that the material world is just a shadow of a higher world of ideal forms. Forms are non-material blueprints of qualities and things we see in the material world. Politics and society. In the Republic, Plato discusses the idea of the ideal state where philosophers who possess wisdom and knowledge should rule instead of ordinary rulers. Epistemology. Plato believed that true knowledge does not come from the senses but from the mind and philosophical thinking. His influence. Plato has had a profound influence on Western thought and philosophy throughout the ages. His works are still studied and discussed today, and his influence can be seen in various fields such as philosophy, politics, psychology, and religion.